We're going to review first on writing the equation in slope-intercept form on problem number 1. It says when given the slope and y-intercept, example, m equals 4 and y-intercept is 8, it would look like y equals 4x plus 8. And then on problem number 2, it says when given a point and a slope, example, m equals 4, and the point 1, negative 6, they want you to write an equation in slope-intercept form. So first of all, remember that this y value, that negative 6, is going to be listed first. So it'll be y minus a negative 6. So minus a negative becomes a positive, equals 4, because that's your slope, and then x minus 1. All right, so then we're going to have y plus 6 equals, we're going to do the hippity-hoppity. 4 times x is 4x. 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. And then we just subtract 6 from both sides. So y equals 4x, same signs, add and keep. So there you go, y equals 4x minus 10. All right, let's go ahead and take a look to see what number 3 is asking us. It says, given m is 4 and the order pair 3, negative 2, which answer shows the point-slope form used correctly? So questions like this you might see on a standardized test, like from the STAR test. So what we need to do here is make sure that that y value will be listed first. So I'm going to go ahead and write it down first, and then we'll compare the answer choices. So it'll be y minus a negative 2, which is going to become a positive 2, equals, your slope is 4, open parenthesis, x minus, and your x value in the order pair is 3. And so then we just kind of compare it, and it looks like it's going to be answer choice C. Number 4, given the slope and a point, which step shows the wrong answer when using the point-slope form? So let's go ahead and write it correctly. So it'll be y minus, so remember that y value goes first. So y minus a negative 7 becomes a positive 7, equals, your slope is negative 2, and then we have x minus 4. All right, so I see that step 1 and step 2, step 1 looks good. All right, so step 2, y plus 7 equals, we're going to hippity-hoppity. So this will be negative 2x plus 8, because negative 2 times a negative 4 is positive 8. And so step 2 checks out. Now let's see. When I subtract 7 from both sides, I get y equals negative 2x plus 1. So step 3 is the wrong answer. All right, on the back side, it says, now, when given 2 points, not a slope and a point, given 2 points, you must first find the slope, then use either point to plug into the point-slope form, then solve for y. So remember the circle, circle, dash line, dash. So we have 2 minus 16 over negative 4 minus a negative 2. So 2 minus 16 is negative 14 over negative 2, which is positive 7. So there's your m. Now then, step 2 says to pick either point. So you can either pick negative 4, 2 or the negative 2, 16. And you're going to use m equals 7. So now we're just going to do what we've been doing. So I've chosen to use negative 4, 2. So remember, we start with a y value of 2. So it'll be y minus 2 equals 7 times the quantity x minus a negative 4, which is going to become a positive 4. So then we have y minus 2 equals, our hippity-hoppity would be 7x plus 28. Then we're going to add 2 to both sides. So your final answer would be y equals 7x, and 28 plus 2 gives us a positive 30. And then it says you can check it in the table. So what you can do is, create a graph and then put this equation into your y equals, and then create a table. And then what you can do is look to see if those two ordered pairs are listed in the table. And if they are, then you know your equation is correct. All right, let's go practice some more. All right. So it says, try these. Write an equation of a line that passes through these points. Step 1, you have to find the slope. So we're going to do circle, circle, dash, line, dash. So I'm going to go ahead, just to not have any negatives, I'm going to start with the 13 first. So 13 minus 4 over 5 minus 2. So 13 minus 4 is 9. 5 minus 2 is 3. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. So this is M. Step 2, use M equals 3. And it does not matter which ordered pair. I'm just going to choose the one with the smaller numbers, which is 2, 4. Sometimes I choose one that has the least amount of negatives, but in this case, I just chose the one that was the smallest. So now, I'm going to start with y. So it'll be y minus 4 equals 3 times the quantity x minus 2. And going back to choosing an ordered pair, you could choose one and your table partner could choose a different one, and then you see if you come up with the same equation. You should. Y minus 4 equals, and do your hippity-hoppity. So this will be 3x minus 6. And then we're going to add 4 to both sides. So y equals 3x minus 2. All right, let's take a look at problem 2. This one's listed a little bit differently, but don't let that freak you out. This just means an ordered pair of -2, -2, and 4, -8. So we have to first find the slope. Circle, circle, dash, line, dash. So it'll be -2 and a -8. So minus a negative will become a positive, and that'll give us positive 6. And then we have a -2 minus 4. So that's same signs, add and keep. So that'll give us a -1. So this is our M right there. Now, it really doesn't matter the order pair. I'm just going to go ahead and stick with a -2, -2. So I have y minus a -2, which becomes a positive 2, equals -1 times the quantity x minus the -2, which becomes a positive 2. So we have y plus 2 equals -x minus 2. And we're going to subtract 2 from both sides. So we have y is equal to -x minus 4. And that's it. I hope you understand it.